We are shutting down the hot shots. And this is not even clickbait. This is real deal shutting down the hot shots.
I want ends by the case, Lord. Get the millions and lay low. Take mine, what I'm gonna wait for. Put my bros on the payroll. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. I've been blind to it. All these suckers, all these busts, all these leeches, now I'm not blind to it. Yeah. Get you done or we gon' run or watch me come up off of my music. I just make 10 in a week, I can make 10 in a day. I'ma wake up on the beach, I'ma wake up in the A. I never been to LA, I might fly to LA. I'ma get rich out pain, I'ma get rich just same. I'ma get rich out pain, slap me, I leave my stain. Bad little bitty keep brains, on my wrist on rain. Ran up out the bank like it's a robbery. Take care of my mommy, I know she proud of me. Yeah.
It's been quite some time since we've been back here. It's been quite some time since you guys have seen me on the camera as well. Well, a lot of you guys have already warned me about it, and you know, it's just part of life, man. I can't be mad about it. I'm not upset about it. But I did wreck my ATV. ATV is actually pretty fine. I was doing like 50, 60 miles an hour, and I overjudged a corner that I was trying to take in some of the trails in my new neighborhood. I took the corner too fast. Back of the ATV slung up in the air, threw me forward. I tried to tuck and roll, but because I didn't have my shoulder pads on when I tucked and rolled, I went shoulder first into the dirt, rolled, and then the bike fell on top of me while I was on my shoulder. I didn't break anything, thank God, nor did I dislocate anything. I tore my AC, so it's an AC separation. So basically the muscle between the two bones of the shoulder and I guess the forearm that connects, it was torn off by the muscle. So the muscle has to reconnect and rebuild itself. And then I'll be able to, I can still use my arm. I can go up and down, I can pick stuff up, but it hurts really, really bad to do it. So I'm in a sling right now until further notice.
I am, I'm like your #1 carrier. I'm trying to be your everyday carrier.
What was that?
I said, I'm your #1 carrier. I'm trying to be like your everyday carrier.
Well, it looks like your inner system were just not active any longer. Was the company used to be New Generation Auto Sales?
Used to be, yeah. Changed the name about last year.
Okay. Let me get some information from you then to get over to our compliance team.
Okay, mine just your updated insurance. I just renewed it like 3-4 weeks ago. So just now we just booked a load, right? The lady was asking for $2,000. Well, we're going all the way to Minnesota. It's lightweight. It's only like 3,000-4,000 pounds. Probably throw it to the hot shot for $2,000 going all the way to Minnesota. That's not gonna cut it. So I asked for $2,800. It took like a minute for her to come back. When she came back, she said, "Yeah, I could do 28." Simple as that. Gotta ask for the money. The money is sometimes there. If it's not there, they need to go to their client and try to get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. 9 times out of 10, if a broker tell you the load is $2,000, they're probably making $1,500 off of it. Minimum $1,000. I've seen it too many times to think that's not the normal. You think they're doing it for free? They're not doing it for free. But of course, they want to make as much as they want to make. They damn near want to make as much as you. As a matter of fact, they're making as much as you. Because by the time you finish taking out your fuel costs, your maintenance, they're making more than you. So ask for the money, man. They got the money. If they don't have it, they could go get it. And if they can't get it, leave the load.
All right, y'all, so we officially took off the words. I gotta do a little bit more glue gun stuff right here, but I did some glue gun from Walmart. Took off the words off the truck. I re-tinted the front window so you know DOT. They made me take out the tint, but I put the tint back up here now. Now she fully tinted back out. Put the wheels back on her the other day. Put the tires back on. She's now full personal truck. A full personal truck. My cousin did the work. You ain't gotta make it weird, bro. But yeah, so I gotta take this sticker off too. You know, this is for my one good inspection that I have, but I gotta take this off too. I'll probably take it off when I get home. You got a razor? You got a razor? So I'll take this off right now. And then, like I said, it's a personal truck. So this truck is coming offline. It's no longer working or hauling for money. This is a personal truck, strict personal truck. my dad's in the semi, and right now we're currently getting the second semi ready to go get on the road. So by the time our shoulder gets fixed up, he's gonna come back home, and that other semi should be ready to go, and then we're gonna be on the road with that semi truck. That's why we haven't been posting videos, man. So it's been kind of tough, especially on me. I make a lot of mistakes. Obviously, I am 25 years old. I make a lot of mistakes, but I like to have fun. I make my mistakes because I have fun. This is my uncle's shop. He's putting the tint on it, and I think we're done. I think I just got to pull it out right now. I'm just chopping it up with him, see how he's doing in life, but just chopping it up. But yeah, man, that's what's going on. Whoo, look at that, bro. Look at that boy over there doing that heavy haul. Boy, I see ya, boy, I see ya. Trucking has been tough. It's been straight up tough. Some people may be better than others. Some people may be in a better position where they can, you know, survive this a little bit easier than others. But right now, everybody's in survival mode. I mean, even with the loads right now, I mean, if you got a truck that's got a truck note, and then you got a trailer that's got a trailer note, and then you got insurance, and then you got all your own personal bills back at home, you know, things can be a little tough, you know, and that's just reality of this right now, what's going on, and you can't do nothing about that right now. You know, I know a lot of people say, oh, us as a community, we need to band together and make rates better than what they are, but if you're on the spot market, man, straight up, if you're on the spot market, right now it's just straight tough for you. That's what it is, bro. You can't sugarcoat that. You can't get around it. If your clientele only comes from the spot market, if you don't know what a spot market is, that's DAT load boards, that's truck stop, all those things that you have to go on a load board and bid against other companies and try to get your load. Yes, of course, right now it's going to be tough for you. I'm not saying that we got a whole bunch of direct shippers and we're good. Trust me, we only have a handful of direct shippers, and even with that, you know, we're doing our numbers, but it's not as good as it used to be, and that's just straight up facts. Are we gonna go out of business? Hell no. If you have direct shippers right now, it's a little bit better for you than everybody else. Even with direct shippers, not all of them are great. I'm not saying that that's the way to go. Some direct shippers, you may get a better rate, but you're not getting constant freight. You see what I'm saying? So you may get a better rate versus somebody who's on the spot market, but you're not gonna get constant freight. You're not gonna get constant loads every single day unless you got just, like, let's say a dozen direct shippers and then you're working it like that. You know what I mean? You can get loads every single day or every other week or whatever. But yeah, that's really what's going on. We are shutting down the other 2 hot shots. We're gonna have 1 hot shot online, and we're gonna have 2 semis online. So that's what we got right now. But yeah, mostly I've been home observing Jade, what she does on an everyday basis. Kanan, I don't know, my bully, he's being Kanan. He's usually in there, but right now he's been tripping, been acting like a damn fool. So he's sitting right here for today, but let's go check up on Jade, see what she's got going on.
Yeah, I mean, we could cancel it. There's one in Massachusetts going to Alabama for, nope, can't do that. It's too far. I said, yeah, because there's nothing else really coming out of that area at all.
So what's wrong with the load and why you don't want it?
Because he bamboozled me. Of course, I should have took my time to, like, actually plot the locations. Mm-hmm. So it was posted for like 548 miles, I think. Mm-hmm. And when I put everything in, it came up to like 700 miles, and he only paying $1,700 for 1 pick, 3 drops. Mm. So I'm trying to find something else, but he keep calling me, trying to get me to sign his rate contract.
Yeah, what she forgot to tell you guys was that Matthew is also going down to Florida. Oh yeah, he's going down to Florida. He's in Orlando, Florida right now. He's dropping off $5,200 right now, and trying to find something for him to get out. He's been on the road for what, like 3 weeks now? It's about to be his 3rd week. So trying to get him home back to where his home base is, which is up there in the Carolinas. So trying to get him back to his home base. And I actually had a load for Matthew that I saw. I didn't ever call. I texted the broker, but never got it through. I think I missed out on an opportunity. It was like for 50. It was 50, and I was trying to talk him up to 55. But my dad said it would have been a good load, but I was like, nah, Matthew want to go home. And I wasn't really dispatching that hard yesterday. So today's the first time I'm actually like really dispatching. But truck is dirty, boy. Where you at, Pop? What's going on, boss? Oh, you follow me now?
Hey, I've been following you.
Okay.
Been following.
Boom, what's up, gang? We're over here at Status Transportation. They're a transportation company, and they're also a mechanic shop as well. So they do mechanics on anything you can think of, car hauling, semi-trucks, anything that's diesel, big boy, heavy trucking industry, they do it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? It's hard to find good mechanics. It's a Peterbilt. Peterbilt is known for having, I don't know, where the axles crack and they leak. It's really hard to find good mechanics. So a couple weeks back, this was it was a holiday time. So I guess around the 5th month, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. My axle went out, literally. My gears probably busted up and cracked up, whatever. My axle went out because my rear end's leaking fluid, right? Gear fluid. So once he got dry, he kind of messed up my gears because he ain't got no fluid in it. So long story short, I broke down in Kentucky. Took it to a guy that was supposed to fix it. Charged me $4,800 to fix this thing. What he didn't do was fix the real problem. The real problem was the crack in the housing. It was still leaking. Even though he put brand new everything on here, it was still leaking. And it was leaking slow, so you're not really noticing it. So it leaked all out again and pretty much started busting seal. That's what happened in Bennii about 3 weeks ago. It leaks out the oil and then it gets hot, then the heat busts the seal out. Long story short, that $4,800 could have fixed this thing correctly the first time. You gotta find a good shop. A shop that's gonna do the work, do it right the first time. We've been to about 3 or 4 different shops already in the last year with the semi-trucks. Can't find a good mechanic. Built a relationship? Yes, shop. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been to about 5 shops in the last 5 months. Every last one of them been ripped me off and done shitty work. The job that you're about to do, I've about to pay $5,000 to get it done.
Yeah, so big thing with me, man, is as far as like the ripping off portion and stuff like that goes. So basically, anytime that I quote you when I was saying that 8 to 10 hours, is basically what I do is we have a program that is basically, and what it does is it shows us book time. And so basically, I go off of what that book tells me, right? So this is the owner. This is Miss Anna.
How you doing, Miss Anna?
Okay. So Miss Anna has entrusted me and my crew to basically run the shop and do it from basically making sure we're honest. And the biggest reason why I got put in this position because I was a technician, right? And basically, I came from a flat rate shop to where basically my family didn't eat if I did not do the work in a timely manner and I did it right. One of the big things we changed also as well is 48-hour callbacks. So after your truck is gone for 48 hours, I want to call. I want to check. How are you doing? How is your truck doing? Are you safe out there? Where are you at? I can't feed my kids if you guys are not out on the road.
Right.
You guys cannot feed your families if you guys are not on the road and working. So it needs to be a partnership together, right?
Once you school me first time, I'm done with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Kentucky guy schooled me. Got a guy over Conley Road schooled me.
In regards to every shop that we called and we talked to, we will be the only shop in Metro Atlanta that will offer a discount for a military, active, reserve, veterans, retired, doesn't matter. They can bring their OID, they can bring their DD-214, they can bring me a picture where they, where they were in uniform or something like that, and that's good enough for me. And then also our first responders as well, and that's light duty trucks. So if they got a Ram 2500 with a 6.7 in it, they can bring it in. We'll take care of that as well. Light, medium, and heavy, and I'm pretty sure we're one of the few shops that do that as well, brother.
Alright, cool.
Most definitely if it's a Dodge Ram.
Oh, if it's Dodge Ram, I pulled a certified 6.7 mechanics out of a Dodge dealership to come here. Right.
Okay.
We'll make it happen, brother.
All right.
But yeah, we'll make sure we take care of you guys. Like I said, we just want customers that want to be a part of this growing family too, brother.
I literally just got off the road, but you'll see once you see, man. I've been spraying shit to keep the oil in there.
Gotcha.
I've been putting the oil in it every
Keep
other
it
day.
alive.
So is it the front differential?
It's the front differential.
Okay.
The driver's side crack in the middle. You'll see all the shit I got.
Okay.
All right. All up in here, I had it welded a couple of times. So it's cracked right here. It's cracked to the side, it's cracked on the bottom, so it's leaking. You see got oil on the ground right now. And after about a day or so, all of it gonna be gone.
All right.
Shit, it's cracked on the top too. So I need a whole new housing. Everything in there is brand new. The gears and all that shit's brand new. But I'm leaving that. Yeah. I paid $4,800 to put new everything that went out on me. Like literally like a month and a half ago. Y'all help me out with that, man. Get me back on the road.
We got you. I appreciate you and trust us.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, boss.
No doubt.
So in this business, man, most of your money goes in fuel, maintenance, and just a handful of stuff. But those are two of the biggest ones. You need to keep fuel costs down as much as possible. And with the way things are going right now, you ain't got much choice. Shit, I watching a video, an old video that you had. We were paying $3 a gallon for fuel. Now we're paying damn near $6.50. It dropped down to $5.50, but that's double if you think about it that way.
In certain areas.
You know, maintenance. Unless you got a good mechanic that you know you can go to and go take care of you and not going to screw you, you're going to spend a lot of money on breakdowns, especially in a semi-truck. But even in a hot shot, know your equipment, learn your equipment, and take it to a guy, a reputable maintenance guy who's not going to screw you just because he think you're a trucker, you make a lot of money. I used to have a mechanic shop. It wasn't a big shop. It was really a car shop, right? But I used to have a shop. Here's what I know about most mechanic. They are starving. The only way they make money is when they charge you for labor, right? That's how they really make money. So when you got somebody starving and hungry, here's what they do. They try to hit you over the head the first time. It could be a $300 job. They try to get $3,000 out of you. That's what they try to do, not knowing they're hurting themselves in the long run. You know, if you charge a person correctly and fairly, they'll come back to you. You know what I mean? They'll send other people to you. They will give you recommendations. But a lot of these mechanic shops try to hit you over the head one time, thinking they ain't gonna ever see you again. You're right, you will never see me again, because you robbed me the first time I came to you. You gotta learn to be fair and square. If you're a fair person, if you're an honest shop, an honest mechanic shop, shit gonna come back your way. It's amazing how you get blessed. But if you're a cheat, you're a thief, I ain't coming back your way. You might only get one time to rob me. So, I mean, one step at a time, man. We're trying to bring the community back together. When I say the community, I'm talking about the maintenance shop, carriers. We're supposed to be working hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Eventually the brokers.
Eventually the brokers too. All of us got to eat. But in order for us to eat and be happy with one another, we got to help each other. We got to be fair to each other. No, I'm not going to call you and ask you for $10 a mile for a load that I know doesn't pay a $10 a mile load. But don't get me wrong, I might do it. But I don't expect to get $10 a mile for a load that's not worth $10 a mile. But if you treat me fairly, I will treat you fairly. You know, same thing with a mechanic shop. Treat me fairly, keep my truck on the road, keep my price fair, right? That way I could go on the road, drive my truck, and move these loads for the brokers out here at a fair rate. But y'all make sure y'all give me a fair rate. The broker should be able to make money, the carrier should be able to make money, and the mechanic should be able to make money. For some reason, we feel like we need to rip off the carrier all the time. You cannot do that. You cannot rip the carrier off all the time. This is the person that keeps the circle going. Because without the carrier, the broker, you're not moving your freight, and the maintenance shop, you're not getting any work from me. Because you're not fair. But if you're fair, I will come to you. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Don't bite me.
You put insurance on it?
Don't feel good. Feel better?
Yeah, and it's hard to get anything back out, so.
That's what I heard.
Yep. So could you do more? You got any wiggle
Well,
room?
that one actually got covered.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. You, slack it on your pimping, you know what I'm saying? Pimping these trucks out, you gotta pimp them out right.
Right? All right.
But I have 2 Texas runs and an Oklahoma run left.
And both
tomorrow. And the Oklahoma run is a step deck load, but the other 2 can be either or, the Texas runs.
But they both got 4 drops, right?
The one Texas has 4, the other one, the Oklahoma has 4, and the Corpus Christi Texas has 4. But there's a Lufkin. I don't know if we went over the Lufkin.
No, we didn't.
Lufkin.
And then when they do give you a load, they want to give you 2. 1 pick, 2 drop. It's tough. It's tough. But can't get no worse. This is as bad as it probably will get. Long day, man. Welcome to Nichiha, where normally we don't wait this long, but today, boy, he said he's been here since 8 o'clock this morning, my man. It is now 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. So if he's been here since 8 o'clock this morning, how long do they expect me to be here? We're taking out the hot shot for the first time in a long time.
Yo, what's up, man? Look, we are out here at Nichiwa, or Nichiha. It's Nichiha. I think a lot of people are starting to realize where you pick your loads up to leave out of Georgia. You know what I mean? So we at Nichiha down here in Macon. If y'all saw, there was a whole bunch of trucks out here. One guy up front said he's been here since 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. So me and Pops are out here right now. I got a messed up shoulder, so I'm he's kind of helping me a little bit, just trying to get it loaded. But you know, I'm finna roll in the hot shot by myself for probably I don't know how long, but you know, we're gonna make it do what we do. Gotta get back to work. Can't be sitting around no more doing nothing. Gotta get back to work. You know, Pop's saying has always been, you know, what's your saying, B? Something about going to work, can't stop working, something?
Can't stop working.
Huh?
Can't stop working.
Yeah, you can't stop working, man. You ain't working hard enough, all right? When bills are getting too tough, or things getting too hard, it's getting too overwhelming for you, it's because you're not going to work. You gotta go to work, you gotta work harder. Gotta keep your mind in the game. That's right, right?
You're not going to work, going to make shit worse.
Yeah, it makes shit worse, man.
You know, whatever situation you're in, you ain't going to work, you're just making it worse.
Yeah, you're just making it worse, man. So I'm saying fuck my arm, fuck my shoulder. I'm gonna go back on the road. Hi, man. So it's the next day. Today's currently Saturday. We picked up the load yesterday, tarped it up and everything like that. Pops is gonna run the hot shot up there, and then I'm waiting on the semi truck to get out the shop. But today, or this morning actually, around 1 o'clock in the morning, we had one of our owner operators come into town. One of his, when he came into town, but he had to get some maintenance done by Rico. So we dropped off the truck where we usually drop off the truck all the time, close to Rico's house in the parking lot. And when Rico went to go look over today, or go over there and go look at it, it wasn't there. So Rico saw the truck being hauled on a tow truck this morning, going to wherever, you know, wherever it was going. So Rico said he knew the towing company, and when we get there, which my dad just got there actually, the towing company gonna say that oh, we're closing, you have to wait till next week Monday, basically. And it's Saturday, so that means it's gonna be sitting there for 2 days, and I'm pretty sure those were gonna be like, you know, storage fees. I know how that stuff works, but just the fact, I mean, I'm gonna let my dad explain the story when we get back over him, but right now it's gonna cost us $850 just to get the you know, the vehicle out. So we're gonna go and take care of it because he's down in Albany right now, and I drove him home. So when he came in at 12, he dropped his truck off. I picked him up and I drove him 3 hours home because it's 3 hours from my house, and I drove 3 hours back home. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of it for right now, and of course we'll let him know. I mean, I guess you could say it's our fault. I don't really know whose fault it really is. It doesn't matter. We're a team, we're a family, so we're gonna get it taken care of and get it handled. But just the fact that the towing company did that, it's like, we park there all the time. And even how my dad said when he showed up, it was like, he felt like they were trying to steal it, you know, and they might have been just doing their job, who knows. But the fact that they said, what did they tell us? They said that, oh yeah, we closed. They weren't trying to let us in. And you know how my dad is. My dad, you know, he turned into that angry black man, like, hey man, you gonna let me in this building, you know what I'm saying? So, they weren't trying to let him in, which was really, you know, bothering. So, let me see if I can pull this money out, man. Cause I just thought about it. My dad don't even got no, damn. I'm gonna have to use my business card, use my money. It's all good, it doesn't matter, he'll pay me back. I'm gonna have to use my money to get this out. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I got it out. Took out some, I think I took out a band. Just in case, because you know, they probably saying $850, but she probably gonna say something else when you finally get up in her face. So, you know, it's a good thing that we a team, we a family. I'm not looking at it no other type of way. We're gonna take care of it. I know my dad, he'll take care of me, but I don't know what the lady gonna say. She may turn around and say something else like, you know, oh, it's $850 plus tax, so maybe like $900 something, you know what I mean? So went ahead and did that. And then Rico's supposed to be working on the truck today. So it's been one hell of a morning so far, man, for me. I haven't been to sleep yet. I've been to sleep for maybe like an hour or two, honestly. Jay's getting her nails done and stuff, you know, girl stuff right now. And I am here handling this situation for my dad, and then Rico also has to work on the truck as well to see if he's got any issues like that. But it's good that we can have people like us, or people like, you know, you want to have people like that on the team where, let's say for instance, the truck got towed, and then we told Jody, which that's the guy who owns the truck, hey man, look, your truck got towed, you got to pay for it. Instead, we're like, hey man, look, we're gonna take care of it. Ain't even gonna tell him about it right now. It's not a big deal. Fix his issue and then let him know, and then go from there. You know what I mean? Like, because mistakes are made. You know, as long as everybody can be a team and we can make this family oriented, everybody will survive and everybody will stay together and we will grow. You know, that's the importance of family. You know, you want to grow. So let's go ahead over there. Hopefully my dad's not stressed out and cussing this lady out, and we can get this taken care of, and then, you know, get on about our day for the rest of the day.
So, driver pulled up at Northern 2 last night about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, right? To basically go buy some equipment at Northern 2 in the morning. Long story short, the truck was sitting by itself for a couple of hours. And when we came out, I was trying to come out to the truck is gone. These people here called Swanson Towing already repoed the truck. The truck only been there less than 10 hours. Only reason why we were there that long because we, you know, like I said, we want to go buy some equipment from Northern 2. We saw the truck going down the road, followed the truck, thinking maybe somebody stealing the truck. Come to find out it's been repoed for sitting in a private parking lot. Shit gonna cost $850 just for them to tow our truck, and we sit the truck. Anyway, I'll catch up with y'all, tell you our story later. And well, I told Dominique to park it. Apparently they don't want no trucks parked there. You could park there because I parked it before, and where I told him park it is not quite where he parked it, but it's not his fault. You know, they probably would have done it anyway. So they towed the truck because the truck been sitting there for a couple hours. So, long story short, as we come into the truck, we see the truck going down the highway on the record. I'm like, what the fuck? So we followed them to the record yard. They want $850. So, all right, cool. So I'm gonna eat this one for you, you know, because I should have been there earlier, you know, to at least, because we were literally just about to go take care of it. And here to go with the truck going on the highway. So don't worry about it, I just figured I'll inform you. I already called Dominique and told him. So we didn't even get a chance to look at the truck yet. We're about to get it out. I already paid them. I gotta go back there and get it right now, which is like 3 minutes away. And I'm gonna just take it someplace else, drop the trailer and take it to my yard. Right. But just to give you a heads up, that's all it was. So I don't want to worry you. I know who wants this kind of stress level. It's a money grab. Let's just grab trucks. Yeah, just grab it quick. That quick grab, literally is 2 miles away from where they grab it. 2.3 miles. $850. But anyway, don't worry about it. Rest easy, man. I'm about to go pick it up, and then I'm gonna have the mechanic look at it, see what he can come up with.
All right, son.
Yeah, because what's his name? He told you the truck was working again, right?
He said the J brake.
The J brake. He said the J brake started working again.
Yeah, you said, yeah. So I don't know why.
Yeah, so the mechanic seemed to think maybe he's got a loose wire somewhere. So, you know, every now you touch it, sometimes he don't touch. So he's gonna take a look at it. He came over here with 7200.
Happiness is make sure it starts up and everything. Huh? Don't even know if they damaged your undercarriage or mishandled your.
They said they didn't have to disconnect nothing because it's stick shift. Stick shift, they don't have to disconnect. Automatic, they got to disconnect the drive shaft. With stick shift, they don't have to do that.
It's a nice setup you got up here, man. Yeah. It feel roomy in a Volvo, man. Look at that. Look at all that headspace up there, yo.
It just feel new. That's all.
Nah, it feel roomy, man. It looks roomy, yo. So 10 speed? I like the stick seem a little higher than our stick. Alright, so Pops is gonna go ahead and let that thing air up. I'm gonna go head over to this other location where I drop my truck off all the time. Or, excuse me, when I'm driving the semi, this is where I drop the truck off. And I'm gonna see if it's got some parking. If it's got some parking, we're gonna take it over there, disconnect the trailer, and then take the truck over to Rico.
Ear drive.
Yeah, right there.
You need a new ear drive.
Not really, that's just a bit right there.
It's probably too full.
Probably because maybe you never drained the tank. You just get the truck. Nothing wrong, we're just checking, you know, previous maintenance.
Okay.
And then look like the guy, he don't drain his tank for a little while.
Okay.
And the drain stays stuck. We got to put it back together. That's what happens when you never check the truck.
If there's that much water in it right now, that means that maybe the filter
He got some water to it.
got water to it. It's probably need to be changed.
We don't know how long it got.
I mean, the truck went to California with $12,000, right? But then he had a little mishap. He broke down. Once he got the truck fixed, he picked up $7,000 to come home, just to get home. Honestly, it's $7,000 not even a good load, but put $7,000 just to get home, and it was supposed to be 1 pick, 2 drop. What you see empty is what he dropped off in Utah, right? Which was only like 7 or 8 hours away from where he was, and the truck started giving a little trouble again. It wouldn't, the J brakes wouldn't kick in, so I didn't want to put no more weight on the truck. I just said, well, just come home with what you got. If not, we'd have put another load behind there. That would have made up the difference. It could have been another $10,000, $12,000 a week. You know?
So essentially, that would have been like, if you didn't have that bad week, it would have been like
$24,000 in like 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting real sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants, Magellan on me. Jolly Ranchers mix it up with the lean. Johnny Dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk and she think I'm a geek.